It was a day filled with joy, tears, and unforgettable emotions for the little couple family as Zoey Klein, the beloved daughter of Jen Arnold and Bill Klein, finally stepped into a brand new chapter of her life, her secret wedding. Fans around the world were left speechless when the news broke that Zoey had tied the knot in a private, heartfelt ceremony surrounded by close family and friends. Sources close to the Arnold Klein family revealed that the wedding took place in an intimate setting, away from cameras and media attention. Jen Arnold, who has always shared her children's milestones with fans, reportedly became emotional as she watched her daughter walk down the aisle. Witnesses described the moment as magical and deeply touching, with Jen visibly wiping tears of joy as she saw her little girl all grown up. For longtime viewers of the little couple, Zoey's journey has been nothing short of inspiring. Adopted from India when she was just 2 years old, Zoey joined the family alongside her brother Will. Over the years, fans have watched her grow from a shy little girl into a confident young woman. From dance recitals to school achievements, Zoey has always been the bright star in the Arnold Klein household, cheerful, kind-hearted, and incredibly grounded. Now, her secret wedding marks a new era. The identity of Zoey's husband had been a closely guarded secret for weeks. But after photos began circulating online, fans finally got a glimpse of the mystery man who stole Zoey's heart. According to reports, he's someone who has known Zoey for several years, a close friend who became something much more. Described as respectful, intelligent, and family-oriented, Zoey's husband is said to share the same values that Jen and Bill have always taught their children: love, patience, and authenticity. Jen Arnold reportedly gave a heartfelt speech during the small family gathering, sharing memories of Zoey's early days and how proud she felt watching her daughter evolve into a woman ready to build her own future. At one point, Jen's voice cracked with emotion as she said, "You were meant to be ours from the very beginning, and seeing you find your forever person makes my heart full." Bill Klein, known for his humor and lightheartedness, added his own touch of joy to the celebration. He joked about how quickly time had passed, saying it felt like just yesterday he was teaching Zoey how to ride her first bike, and now she was walking down the aisle. The moment reportedly brought laughter and tears from everyone present. The decor of the wedding reflected Zoey's unique personality: soft pastel tones, floral arrangements with hints of pink and gold, and a cozy, fairy light-filled garden where vows were exchanged. Zoey's wedding gown was simple yet elegant, featuring delicate lace and a long flowing veil. She looked radiant, glowing with happiness. Her husband, dressed in a tailored suit, couldn't take his eyes off her throughout the ceremony. After the vows, guests enjoyed a small dinner and live music. The family chose to keep things private, avoiding social media posts or public statements until after the celebration. However, a few close friends later confirmed that Jen Arnold and Bill Klein appeared to be the happiest parents in the world that night. The emotional highlight of the evening came when Zoey surprised her parents with a special dance, a tribute to the family's bond. The song chosen reportedly held deep sentimental value, reminding Jen of the first time she held Zoey in her arms. As the music played, Jen was seen crying softly, holding Bill's hand, while Will cheered for his sister from the side. It was the perfect blend of joy and nostalgia. Fans online have since flooded social media with congratulations, calling the moment beautiful, heartwarming, and the closure to a chapter we all grew up watching. Many longtime viewers expressed how emotional it felt to see Zoey, once the tiny girl who captured hearts worldwide, now entering adulthood with such grace. Though Zoey's wedding was private, sources say that the couple plans to share a few official photos soon. Jen, who now balances her medical career and family life in Boston, is reportedly supportive of Zoey's wish to live a quieter, more personal life outside of constant TV attention. Still, fans are hopeful for a small special episode or social media video to commemorate the event, even if it's just a glimpse behind the scenes. While the little couple hasn't aired new episodes in recent years, this news has reignited interest in the family. Many are calling for TLC to revisit the Arnolds and Kleins, showcasing how far they've come since the show's early days. Viewers are eager to see Zoey's next chapter unfold, from her marriage to possible future projects or even motherhood someday. For Jen Arnold, this moment stands as a reflection of everything she's ever wanted for her children, a life full of love, support, and happiness. Those close to her describe her current mood as proud beyond words. Even though the day was emotional, Jen reportedly told guests that her tears were purely tears of joy. As the evening ended, Zoey and her husband left the venue hand in hand, smiling under a shower of flower petals. Their love story, once private, now represents the continuation of the little couple's legacy, built on compassion, perseverance, and the true meaning of family. Zoey Klein's secret wedding may have been quiet, but the love and emotion surrounding it spoke volumes. It reminded everyone watching that sometimes the most meaningful moments in life happen far away from cameras, in the simple exchange of vows, in a mother's tears, and in the promise of forever. Jen Arnold and her husband, Bill Klein, welcomed fans into their homes while filming the little couple and introduced us to their loving children, son William and daughter Zoey. Viewers are taken aback by how much the kids have changed since their 2013 adoption and reality TV debut, especially after seeing the recent portraits shared by their proud mom. The neonatologist gushed over the incredible memories they have made while celebrating a special occasion in February 2022. Happy Chinese New Year to all. She captioned her latest Instagram portraits, including Will and Bill. Can't believe we were blessed 8 years ago with the most incredible golden son. Hashtag Lenarnmere, hashtag ChineseNmere, at Really Bill Klein, hashtag Happenmere. It seems they were always destined to be a family, because the TLC stars got the opportunity to meet Zoey shortly after William came into their lives. When Jennifer and I first got together, my selfish attitude was I wanted a kid that was genetically mine, Bill said in an October 2018 episode, revealing he had a change of heart after they struggled with fertility issues. And then we talked about how many kids were out there that didn't have a home, that needed love and support from a family, and were relegated to a life of institutionalization. I think that I couldn't have done any better a job through surrogacy, through the old-fashioned way, or anything else. The pair adopted Will from an orphanage in China. Soon after, they got news from an orphanage in India that Zoey was ready to find her forever home. Happy Gotcha Day to you, William Regine Klein. We are so lucky to be your parents, Jen wrote on the anniversary of her son's adoption. The simulation educator revealed Will loves to fish, just like her and her dad. On his birthday, he was the only one who caught the big catch. She proudly shared about him following in her footsteps. Jen posted a heartwarming montage of photos, featuring Zoey smiling while decorating some cupcakes. Baking with my girl for hashtag Nine my mom's birthday dinner, she captioned the pics. The little couple alum, Dr. Jen Arnold, has been busy sharing about her kids as the holiday season fast approaches. Recently, she shared that Zoey Klein had been horse riding, and TLC fans were impressed with the giant animal. But this week, she thinks about the Christmas holidays, and she shared a gorgeous throwback pic of her daughter. As the years go by, Will Klein grows into a strapping young man. Handsome and confident, he seems more likely to share his own social media posts than wait for his mom to do it for him. However, Zoey's a bit young for her own social media, so her mom shares a lot of things about what she is up to. Jen Arnold and Zoey Klein seem to have a very special relationship, and she's allowing her daughter to start sharing her own stuff under supervision on the TLC Moms YouTube playlist. But this week, the little couple alums shared a throwback photo, and who doesn't love those? On Tuesday morning, the TLC star took to her Instagram and shared a very cute photo of her daughter, Zoey Klein. Originally taken in 2020, the throwback photo seemed very charming. In the throwback pic, the little girl looked as cute as a button. Actually, that's how so many The Little Couple fans remember her from the show. And clearly, she was in the spirit of the holiday season. The Little Couple fans stay in touch with Jen Arnold, and not just because she often gives good medical advice about kids. It seems they never get tired of hearing about the family who entertained them with wholesome content during the TLC show. So, they took to the comments to chat about Zoey. Here are some of their reactions to the cute photo. Jennifer Jen Arnold and her husband Bill Klein from The Little Couple tied the knot nearly 2 decades ago. This week, she shared about it on social media in honor of their anniversary. The TLC show premiered in 2009 with the episode titled Little People, Just Married. However, Jen and Bill Klein tried the knot the year before. This week on Instagram, she reminded her fans that they married on her dad David's birthday. To commemorate their love, she shared a sweet photo of them looking very comfortable together. The former TLC star also talked about hoping for many more years of love, laughter, and stealing the covers. Then she tagged Bill Klein and used hashtags to tell her followers that they have been married for 17 years. Finally, she noted that despite being married for nearly 2 decades, she loves Bill more than ever. The well-respected doctor and her husband are still popular with TLC fans, although the show last aired on September 21st, 2019. So lots of her followers sent in their congratulations. One of them wrote, "Happy anniversary to one absolutely beautiful, inspiring couple. Heartsuit, wishing you a lifetime of happy years together. And happy birthday to your dad." Another fan told the couple that they remembered them from the first episode. They said, "Happy anniversary. Clinking glasses. I remember watching your wedding on TV." Another fan posted, "Happy anniversary, beautiful humans with the most genuine smile, red heart. You deserve all the happiness in the world." Perhaps the couple are more popular than the roll-offs from Little People Big World because there was never as much ugly drama with them. And these days, people have seen a lot of toxic behavior on 7 Little Johnstons. You might remember that Bill and Jen renewed their vows in season 7 of the show. 9 years ago, the network shared a segment on YouTube that showed them talking about falling in love. Bill Klein explained that they met as 10-year-old kids. However, they next heard about each other when they were in their early 20s. It took another decade before they finally met as adults at the age of 31. That came after they first met up online via a dating site for little people. Bill added, "Phone calls turned into a visit on her birthday, and that turned into everything else." He said that he and Jen Arnold fell in love the moment they saw each other. What are your thoughts on the way Bill and Jen met and fell in love? Are you happy that they managed to stay together for 17 years and, along the way, adopted Will and Zoey? Let us know in the comments below, and come back here often for all your The Little Couple cast news and updates. The Little Couple stars Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein have had a fairy tale. They met each other online in 2006, and in 2008, Klein proposed to Jen. A fairy tale wedding followed this. A year later, they started shooting for their docuseries, which brought them great money and fame. Reportedly, the couple earns up to $40,000 per episode. However, their net worth is higher because of their additional pursuits outside of the hit TLC show. Let us have a look. According to salary websites, Jen and Bill make up to $25,000 to $40,000 per episode. According to other resources, the couple draws in more money from the network than other stars. However, their estimated net worth is $3.5 million, which is much higher than other TLC reality stars. The little couple is pretty wealthy as they are currently staying in their $2 million waterfront mansion amid the global pandemic. The couple does make a good amount from the show. However, it is their additional jobs that bring in more cash. Jen, 46, works as a neonatologist at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, while Bill, 45, is an entrepreneur. The little couple family suffers from skeletal dysplasia. Both Jen and Bill have been through difficult childhoods. While Bill was beaten up at school at college, Jen felt lonely because of repeated surgeries. Bill has opened up about his childhood bullying in his memoir Life is Short. In fact, Bill got so frustrated with everything that he once considered suicide. His mental health was broken down, but then he never stepped ahead for committing suicide. As he said, that things got better gradually, and he found Jen. As for Jen, she said that her friends at school were kind. However, when she went for her interview at Miami University, she was grilled for her stature. Later, she got admitted to the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine and thrived. Currently, she is working at the same university. Jen was also diagnosed with cancer, a very rare type of cancer. The road to complete recovery was a tough one, but she got through it. Now, Jen remains perfectly healthy. The couple completed their family in 2013. They adopted 2 children, Will from Beijing and Zoey from India. Since then, the family of 4 has been living happily. Although there is no news of The Little Couple season 15, we still hope to see this cute family on the screen soon.